Giving me Mary Jane Byarm. It's giving me Yellowbone is what he wants, the baby's girlfriend, when she did that song, and then it was like, oh my god, black women are hating on me. Shrinkage is a concept that doesn't really make sense because it's like comparing our hair to typically European standards or Asiatic standards. It's saying that if I process my hair to be super straight, then it would be kind of like long enough to be comparable to white people's hair. I really don't get what that's supposed to mean when people say this is how long it really is. It's not, because it's growing out of your head like so. So if it's growing out of your head like so, to your shoulders, you have shoulder length hair. Why do we need to compare our hair to standards that it naturally isn't? So then in that case, you can buy a wig that's down to the floor and say my hair is floor length hair and I'm an expert at growing my hair to floor length hair. You know, it's just like, maybe the reason why people are saying that it's not to your waist is because it's not to your waist. Like, was it to your waist? I didn't see that shit hitting the waist with shrinkage or not. So I don't know. The truth is sometimes just the truth. Another point, I've had pretty long hair my entire life. I think there are only 2 times that I've had hair like in a bob. Other than that, my hair has been this or longer my entire life. And I think I've lived a little bit longer than this girl here. So I can say to you guys in all honesty, I have had little to no black women insult my hair. So the most common thing black women say to me about my hair is, your hair is beautiful. I love your hair. I love how there's a little bit of color when I've had color. Those are the type of things black women have said to me. Very, very few have said, is your hair real, or just some kind of mildly condescending thing. Very few. And I don't even consider is your hair real that condescending anyway. So maybe you have to consider that it's something about your attitude that's giving black women like a little bit of pushback. It's not always everybody else, okay? Who are your main supporters? I'm assuming it's not white women, because they don't have to, their hair grows so that that's not really a goal for them. So I'm guessing it's black women who are the ones supporting you. It was black women who were coming to defend you when I made my comments. So I don't understand what the problem is. Like, you're gonna have, everybody has some kind of haters, some kind of negative commentary, which is really on your page, the truth. But, you know, I just don't understand what the problem is. My last issue. Most of the replies to my comment, which was basically saying that this is super anti-black women and super hateful for no reason, and there's nothing for her to be that mad about because those like disses that were said were kind of the truth. It was just facts. Most of the people, you know, trying to take up for the original poster was, well, she has a hair account, a hair care account. She's supposed to be teaching black women, so she's gonna talk about her hair a lot, yada, yada, yada. Okay, it's like a lot of these hair care accounts, I got you boo, like your hair is gonna grow just as well as mine. How come they're mostly light-skinned people, potentially mixed people? Since you brought that up, maybe she is mixed. That's another typical mixed thing to do, is like always bring up that you're mixed. Why, if she thinks her hair is like a better grain and all this good stuff, why is she even qualified to discuss how to grow black hair when it's not that many black people who truly have that grain of hair that she claims to have? You know, what makes her tip so valuable if she's so different? She's not like other black women. You know, I see dudes out there on a steady diet of lean and weed and Newports whose hair is growing beautifully. That shit is like down to here. Okay, if anybody should be making those videos about how to care for your hair, it should be them, because they are doing it way better than most of these light-skinned mixed people or whatever. So it's just like, I don't understand what value this person is bringing. I'm really not trying to throw hate at this person. I'm sure she's probably young and she has a lot to learn, but it's like, it just seems very typical of lighter skin and people who consider themselves mixed or whatever, or better grain of hair, to just be so like passive aggressive and so dissing towards black women, and really only attract black women who also kind of have a heavy amount of self-hate to stand up for them. Don't stand up for these people. They're really talking about you. There's so many black women who love to divide and like make themselves stand out from the crowd. Like, you know, that whole like, I'm not like other girls. There are a lot of black women who, instead of being unified, they have no honor. They're just always trying to be like that different black woman and like always say how black women are doing this and doing that. It's like, but y'all are mainly the ones who are doing those negative, toxic things. Like, that was a toxic ass video and I don't like it. I would even go so far to say that she's kind of indirectly saying it's people with not as good hair as hers who aren't mixed, and she brought those two points up, that she's insulting and directing this toxicity to, you know, even though I'm sure most of the women who like her page and support her are women with 4C and have darker skin than she has. So yeah, I'm not cool with this stuff. I'm tired of seeing videos like this. These like arrogant, like light skin audacity videos. I'm not okay with it. Please do better. You know, maturing is realizing that sometimes you're the toxic one, you're the problem, you're the narcissist, you're the black woman hating black woman, like you're the aggressor. Sometimes that's just what it is. Sometimes that's just the truth.